Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Extreme Super Ultra review thing that we do. So this time it's a Fistful of Gun, and I'm Pupunoob. I'm joined by Foehamner.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so Fistful of Gun. We both played this one. So,
Yes.
who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I played a bit of the story mode. Okay, so hold on. So Fistful of Gun, what is it? It's a
It's like a shmup almost.
is it a shmup?
No, I mean because this camera doesn't constantly scroll up.
It's it's an indie action game with pixely graphics, and it's based in the Western era. So it's Western guns, Western characters. The unique thing about this one is you get to choose from 9 different players, from 9 different characters. Is it 9 or 11? Something like that.
I think it's 9. 9 sounds right.
Oh, it's 11. It's 11. It's
Okay,
11. So it's 11 unique playable gunslingers, and each of them play differently. So let's say if you have a guy with the shotgun, can't remember his name. You shoot with the with 2 buttons to shoot both barrels, and then you have to reload and then shoot again. So if you use the guy that uses the bow and arrow, then let's say if you're using a controller, then your face buttons will determine where you shoot. So like what's the top button on the Xbox controller? I use a PlayStation.
Is it
controller.
Y?
I think it's Y. So if you press Y, then it shoots up. So each character plays differently, and that sort of like lends some replayability almost.
I think they're each good for different things. Like I found my favorite character for arcade mode. It's the I don't remember his name, but he's like the 9th Regiment or something like that. And he's actually like a group of 10 guys, and they fire like in a volley. So you can take 10 hits because each hit just kills a single guy.
Is he selectable? Is he?
He's one of the starting guys. He's like the 3rd from the right.
Oh.
Just being able to take hits makes him last a really long time in arcade mode. I'm sure he's not what the pros use, because the pros never get hit. But my highest score is with that guy, because the volley fire is also really good. His damage output is high, so you can go pretty long when the enemies get tough.
I think you're talking about the 13th Rampaging Regiment.
Yes, that's it. It looks hilarious when you ride a horse.
Super cool. I've never seen that. I don't think I've tried that one yet.
They all cram onto one horse.
So yeah, so the cool thing about this game, you'll probably find like a few characters that you like to use, and there's a story mode and arcade mode and versus mode. So story mode is it plays sort of like a roguelike, would you say?
I actually haven't tried story mode at all.
I think it's just similar to arcade. I've never tried arcade, so was arcade something like when you clear the area and then you have to choose which place to go to, like top, down, left, right?
So you don't choose a place. The only thing that happens after you clear an area is you actually choose an upgrade, like extra damage, fire bullets, armor, or something like that.
Okay. So story mode, you have to choose where to go next, basically.
Kind of like a Star Fox sort of thing?
So you clear the area and then you go up, left or right, and it just goes to another area?
Okay, yeah, I mean, more or less.
Yeah.
I guess in Star Fox you don't really choose explicitly. It's kind of just the events that happen on the level affect which way you go. And you're trying to stay in one path, because if you lose, if you do the wrong thing, you go to the other path. So it affects how the story plays out.
I found the story mode a bit difficult, actually, playing it solo.
You think it probably is designed to be played with like 9 people.
Multiple people, yeah, maybe. So I didn't understand what was going on in the story, and I believe the strength of this game, I think you would agree with me, is in the versus mode.
Could be. I don't know. Hard to say.
I had the most fun playing versus.
Okay.
So it was just straight up action, just trying to kill the other guy as fast as possible kind of thing, and then everybody using different characters. It's just chaotic fun.
The problem for me is I generally don't enjoy games with a short time to death. And arcade mode is so chaotic. It was cool, but I just dying so quick. Like, I'd spawn and die within 5 seconds pretty frequently, and I found that rather frustrating.
Are you talking about the? Are you talking arcade or versus?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about versus. Yes.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this game?
I think it's a little overpriced for the content there. I think it's really creative, and I really like. I think it's a well-made game. I have no complaints really about the game itself. I just, I didn't do story, so I don't know, but it's like $15, right?
13.
13? That's okay. I don't know. 10 would make me a lot happier, because it's such an arcadey game. It doesn't feel like
A $13 game.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. I mean, like I said, no complaints about the game, so maybe I'm just a cheap ass.
Yeah, I feel there was nothing to compel me to play more of it.
Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. I completely agree.
Yeah, but
maybe if we had 7 other people.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I think I really had a lot of fun playing the versus mode. So if you have a lot of friends, surprisingly, this game, which requires a fuck ton of people, doesn't have that 4-pack that you usually see on Steam for multiplayer games.
Oh.
So yeah, that's kind of weird. But
yeah.
So yeah, if you have a few friends to play with, I really suggest. I think it's a pretty good co-op game, or a versus game if you wanna
yeah, probably
play it competitively. It's just very fun in short bursts, 20, 30, maybe maximum 1 hour games. So I feel if you have friends to play with, I think it's good. If you are planning on playing it solo, I think I would say avoid it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it's not going to be bad, but I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Playing it alone, yeah.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I think we should try it out. The co-op.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Yep. So yeah, any last words?
No. It's I think, well, one thing I do like about it is it does a good job of feeling like a Western. Not everything that's Western is.
I like the soundtrack.
Skin. Yeah.
I think the soundtrack is pretty good. And it's actually, you can actually buy the soundtrack as well.
Oh, good. Cool.
Yeah. It doesn't come in a pack, it's separate, but at least there's a choice to buy it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have a few friends, maybe even just one extra friend that wants to play this, I would say get it. If you're planning to play it alone, I will say avoid it. So yeah, that's been the Extreme Super Ultra review thing of A Fistful of Gun. Bye-bye.
Bye.